Hello everyone, and welcome to part 20 of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. So, in the last episode, we began the last campaign. Hooray! But there's still a couple of things that we still haven't seen yet. So first up, we head over to settings, and over here is the bug DLC. Yeah. So in this episode, I'm gonna show them off. So first up, let's do debug tools first. So debug tools, there are push units. There is grab, which you can grab units. There is shoot. You can hold on. You can shoot bow, arrows, spears, muskets, balloons, fireworks, bow bomb, which I don't think actually exists in the game currently. Bow, ice bow, ballista, Zeus, blunderbuss, shuriken, and bomb, and fire bow, and cupid's bow, and yeah. There are other modes, but I actually don't know how you enable them. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea how. Anyways, next up, it's vacuum. So vacuum, sucks up the units. And the last one is inverted gravity. Basically, invert gravity to make everything float. And victory! So, yeah, next up is, all units have wings. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, all units now have wings. And victory. So, yeah. They all have wings. And also, Ceno, you can, turn on, others too while others are on. So, yeah. It's not one at a time. You can make all of them on if you want. So, yeah. Anyways, next up, all units spin. All units now spin. So yeah, next up, let's skip over this one for now and go next up to the Mammoth Pillar. The Mammoth Pillar, creates a pillar of mammoths. You can compile mammoth pillars on mammoth pillars to create, stuff like this. Here it comes! So, yeah. Yeah, anyways, so next up, it's, make units tiny. except all units are tiny. So yeah, all the units are tiny. Now make units huge. Okay, reset that, and there we go. All the units are now huge. Okay then. Next up on the list is make balloons metal. So the balloons from the balloon archer are now metal. Let's get some Valkyries. Okay, fire. How did you all miss? Okay, how about I put the Valkyrie over here? There, see? Yeah, so the balloons are now metal. Okay, so next up, range units attack faster. So let's get an archer, and let's get 8 squires. And victory! So yeah. And next up, wow, I'm going fast. Next up, make units not die. Self-explanatory. Units don't die. Yeah, anyways, instead of firework, units can die. Oh, side note, units can still freeze to death. And also can be killed by the Reaper's, tentacles. So yeah. Next up on the list is Big Firework. So we need the firework archer, and the firework is massive, and it shoots the unit off into the horizon. So yeah, that's all of them. So the last one is this: halflings turn into black holes. Okay then. The halfling turns into a black hole. It's very small to begin with, but then it grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And the black hole attracts the units. So yeah, it gets bigger and bigger until eventually it just disappears, but the gravity's still there. So yeah, that's all of the bug DLC stuff. Wow, I went over that quick. I guess I can go over the secret units. Yeah. I think, did we run over the ballooner? I guess I would just go over all of them. Ballooner attaches to itself attaches itself to other units and floats away with them. Or just get some other units. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it carries them up, and then it takes small damage and it dies. So yeah. Okay, next up. Okay, next up is Bomb on a Stick. Self-destruct unit. Next up, Man Bear, which I'm pretty sure we haven't seen. Like, I'm definitely sure we haven't seen. And this Man Bear, causes wind and blows the units away. Very like a gentle breeze. If you're wondering, the wind does actually do damage. They're very slight. Yeah. Anyways, next up, Raptor. I'm pretty sure we've seen this one, but I'll explain it anyways. It charges, and it just, yeah. Self-explanatory. Next up is the Teacher. I am like 100% sure we haven't seen the Teacher. So, the Teacher. Wait a minute, did they lower the price of the Teacher? They did. Wait, was it always 200? No, it was like 300. Huh. Anyways, yeah. It blocks, and it's like a better version of the Squire, basically. Next up, the Shouter. It yells and it blows, and it pushes units far away. And then it just, yeah. Anyways, next up, the Jester. It does backflips, and, yeah. Yeah, and he died. Okay, then, okay. Next up, Ball and Chain. Launches at itself with its Ball and Chain, and then attacks with it. Okay. Next up, Chuko New. A ranged unit. Fires a crossbow. Executioner. Swings a giant axe. And yeah. Next up, Taekwondo. It does kicks and punches. Yeah. Next up, Raptor Rider. A better version of the Raptor with a rider. And yeah. Next up, the Cheerleader. A unique unit. I'll show you what it does. So basically, it increases the reload time of the attack time of units. Yeah, basically anyways, yeah, basically makes that little thing down there, that little square, goes faster and faster. Basically, you know, reload times. Anyways, yeah. Next up, Cupid. Cupid, shoots arrows of love. And then, yeah. Next up on our list is the Mace Spinner. He spins with his maces. And yeah. Speaking of the Mace Spinner, if you wait a minute, cheerleaders, so basically, and it creates a tornado, basically. It's the same thing with another unit down the list. Next up, clams. Those clams. Also, by the way, my apologies if I already showed them. I can't tell if I already showed them or not. Like, I mean, I don't remember if I already showed them or not. Anyways, yeah, clams. Rose clams. Yeah. Next up, bank robbers. Like the longboat, but it just froze the safe. Next up, Vlad. Also known as Vlad the Impaler. Anyways, yeah. It's like a better version of the Sarissa. Next up, Wheelbarrow Dragon. Wheelbarrow, but with fire. Next up, Bomb Cannon. It's a cannon, but it shoots bombs. Next up, Cavalry. Like the Jouster, but has a charge attack, and is pretty good. Next up is the Gatling Gun. Next up, it's the Red Jade Lady, the Lady Red Jade, and also this one creates a bigger tornado with the cheerleaders. It's like a better version of the Mace Spinner, basically. Anyways, next up is Blackbeard. Launches at itself at units and does spins with his anchors. Next up, the Shogun. Moves around lightning fast and is pretty strong, basically. Okay, next up, Samurai Giant. Does flips and attacks with his sword. Next up, Sensei. Sensei throws shurikens at a rapid rate. Next up, throw double-sided axes that freezes enemy units. Tree Giant. Hits stuff with his tree and sends things flying. Next up, the Ice Giant. Hits stuff with its giant arms. Next up, Artemis. She shoots 4 arrows at a time. Yeah, and that is all the secret units. Now I have officially showed off every single unit in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. So yeah, and I think this is the end yeah. So this is the end of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Well, not quite. What do I mean by that? Well, so there were other versions of this game. Closed alpha, open alpha, beta. I thought it was impossible to get them, but it turns out that you can. So I will probably show them off, maybe, just maybe. But as for now, I have finished Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Of course, the game isn't actually finished yet. It's still in early access, so I'll do more videos once new factions come out. But as for now, this is the end of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, like the video, and if you want to see more, subscribe, and have an awesome day. Goodbye!